So welcome back. In the last video, we changed the material of the window. So what we're going to do is add in the other two windows and see how this goes. I'm going to go into Blender. So do this time is to select everything here together and export this. I'm going to just go into File, Export, Export. And let's go back to three.js. See if it's exported. So now we have everything exported here. So all we had to do was actually go into Blender. At times the mesh could have been split into bits and pieces, but if you export them as a single object in three.js, it treats as a single object, but then you have to go through the hierarchy, identify the frame. So what I'll do here is now that this is loaded, I'll simply close this, Ctrl B, and we'll need to try a different approach. Now, something similar, but we'll need to now sort of drill down into the hierarchy of the new window. The other thing we could do is actually we could position the camera to look straight at that new window rather than us having to navigate to it all the time. So what we could do is go back to where the camera has been created, where you have your camera, and set the position of the camera. Now, one other thing we could do, if you remember what we did here, was to actually print out the location of the camera so that we can get that position right. So what we'll do is to go back to animate, go into animate. We could go into animate, or what we could do is we could come here, also the log camera, dot position, then press F12, and then you get to see the position of the camera. So if I so rotate here, look straight at this camera, at this window. So all I have to do is click on the last position. It's going to be the same position, so I don't have to go to the last one. I'll just right click on this copy object. Probably come in here, delete this, and go back to where I've created the camera and duplicate this. Comment out the first one, so still want to maintain that. Bring this down, paste the values here, just replace the X with this, replace the Y. You just press enter, press the Y, and copy the Z. Meantime, delete all this. This is press enter to the next line. Then you'll notice that next time you load, the camera is looking in the direction. But the other thing we missed out is the rotation. The camera needs to be rotated actually. But then we could decide to actually move the camera rightwards on this axis. I mean, so we probably want to increase this like that. Well, see what it looks like. It's that's towards the left, so I want to change this to 8. I'll probably move it back up along the x-axis as well, so we could create a value of 8 on the x-axis. Could remove all these fractions, not essential. This as well. All we need are the values, really, exactly the values. So 44 or 8, 8. And we probably can move it back along the x-axis. So we can make that 50 and bring it down a bit on the axis, 5, and that's perfect. So we can close this, go back to where we print out the camera values, animate, go into animate, and okay, so we remove that, so we no longer print it out. Okay, so we're going to sort of create, make a change and go to refresh the adapted. The next thing now is to modify the window, so we'll go back to yeah, window frame. Then we're going to go into window 2, window transparent. It's, so we're gonna go into child, first child, and set the material to that. Transparent. The window 02. We use this for the meantime. So we can see it doesn't really affect the material. So we can look at the mesh. I'm wondering, we could have multiple objects in here in this mesh. So if we're going to sing object children, we seem to have multiple groups. So that's one mesh, that's building. Look at this, that's ceiling, floor, that's window 002, which is a mesh, single mesh, as I say, the name, but it has 6 children. If you remember, we had multiple objects that we added here. So one of these 6 children will actually be the window frame we look at. It actually comes with the names in Blender. So we can as well go back into Blender and look at what frame is named. So they named window L001 and window L002. And we can come back here and look at window L001, window L002. That will be 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4. 3 and 4. So we could come back here and do children 3. And let's see how that affects the window. So we could delete this, there again, and then refreshes, you will see. And look at how it affects this. Well, it hasn't really done anything yet. So what we could do is we'll print this out as well. Console, log, put in window 02, go to the bottom mode. It's a group. So within the group, we have a mesh. That's window 004. So we probably not getting right here. So if you set this to window children 00, children 0, that's still what they. Then we'll probably come down here, this here, put window 002 in here. See what then. So it's a group that has children of 6. So there's 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4. 0, 3, and 4. That's actually a group as well. And we have 2 meshing and window L001, L002. So we will look at children 3 and children again 0. That's what it prints out this time. And that's the single mesh uh, with no children. Yeah, but the name is L001. So if you look at the scene now, what you'll notice is that we're starting to get to that particular window frame. Yeah, so now we're getting into that window frame. So if I put this at 1, that's the 2. Yeah, or 1. And then you can see we're getting to the frame itself. That's the frame that we're modifying. So if I put this at 4, she'll hit the second frame. Yeah, so that works. So what we could do is if we duplicated this, or rather we could say 002 left frame, and we duplicate this to that should be this right frame, and change this to 3, and then modify this, duplicate this, and paste that, paste that. And then you see that now we've modified we've sort of obtained the frames for the second window. And definitely, it will take some work to actually get to the other ones. But what is, if you can take that as an exercise, try to get access to these other frames, modify them like the way we've done for these guys. So all we could do is actually apply materials to the frame as well, just as we did for this, as well as bringing in the forward window as well. So you could do that as an exercise. In the next video, I would have done that and continue from there. So thanks for watching. See you in the next video, chat.